Welcome to Convocation. I'm Arjun Purohit, Senior Class President. This is my first time back at Green Hills since last March, and entering the building, I accepted a certain sadness and nostalgia, but also an uplifting surprise. Having attended the school since 7th grade, this is a place that felt at once familiar and yet unfamiliar. And it's really the little things that we all miss. The satisfying sound of an expo marker on a whiteboard. Teachers struggling to use the clever touch. That one kid who has to get his pencil sharpened to distract the entire class during a test, that would be me. The overly loud, anxiety-inducing door shuts, getting scolded for leaving your backpack on the hallway floor, battling for Chef Joe's clam chowder, asking teachers, "Can I go to the bathroom?" To which they inevitably respond, "I don't know. Can you?" But right now, I speak from the Campbell Amphitheater, usually a place of renewal, where we celebrate new 6th grade faces and a fresh incoming senior class. It's here, where students share their accomplishments, 8th graders hijack the lyrics to our anthem, phones get confiscated by teachers, Mr. Feroyan's iconic speech about a penguin and an egg. Ah yes, the good old days. In the past, you would see a set of seniors marching down the steps to this stage under triumphant classical music, and now a much better alternative, me. I expected our theater to be empty today, but rest assured we have followed the MLB and NBA model, so there are now cutouts of the faculty members staring right at me, so I don't really feel all that alone. Hey guys. I still remember my first convocation when I was in the 7th grade on the first special dress day in 2015. I remember coming to school in shorts, realizing that I had completely forgotten to dress up. And the last thing that I wanted as a new student was to feel different from everyone else. So I freaked out, rushed back home, found one of my dad's ties that literally reached my knees and eventually made it back to school. By then I was around 10 to 15 minutes late, but when I entered through the theater doors, I didn't really know where I was and somehow ended up in the middle of the procession of seniors as they marched toward the stage. And so you could literally see these well-kept, admirable seniors walking before proud parents, students, and faculty. And then this random 11-year-old strolling right alongside them, getting the look from every adult in the room. I'd like to say this is my first inauguration, if you will, into the senior class, but saying so would probably not be true. Nevertheless, those middle schoolers in that audience are now seniors. And at the time, it seemed like a distant reality for us. We've usually lived in the comfort of others having the responsibility to be student leaders, role models, mature, independent thinkers. And now it's supposed to be us, the class of 2021. We ultimately know in our hearts, though, that we have been prepared to rise to the occasion. The beginning of our senior year. The last first week of Green Hills for us. The beginning of the end of school. And so as we start a new year in these bizarre times, figuring it all out together, I've been thinking a lot about what actually matters. It's time. Time is our most valuable commodity. This moment, when we've been more sensitive to the fragility of basic human life, is an important reminder for us to savor what we have, hold on to our friends, consume as much knowledge as possible, confront challenges with enthusiasm, and make this year count. Because pretty soon it's going to be you, the middle schooler or underclassman, wondering how you became a senior. I've learned that Green Hills is not an easy journey, but it gives you resilience and prepares you to assert yourself and overcome adversity. So let me end by quoting Chadwick Boseman, who said, "I don't know what your future is, but if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it." I hope to see you all in the hallway soon. Thank you.